Hi, this is David Galante. I'm VP Customer Experience and Marketing here at Shush. And in this demonstration, I want to show you how MNOs are working with Shush to extend and expose all the network attributes that are such in high demand by fintechs and other companies to create these seamless experiences for authentication. So let's kind of get into an example of how this is done through a native app experience. So in this case, we've got a customer that's using a CPaaS provider today. Um, they have a very traditional login experience with email address and password. Once that password is sent over, the first level of network authentication begins, and this is where we use number verification to verify that the phone number linked to this account, to this mobile device, is truly on the MNO's network. In this case, the MNO is Premium Wireless. So that first level of authentication is confirmed. The second level of authentication is what's called a zero trust silent authentication method, where we pass along the IP address of this current session to Premium Wireless through the CPaaS provider's API, and then we then use the Shush API into the Premium Wireless network to confirm that this is the only data session that is active. So once those two checks are done, we can then begin our banking experience by doing a transfer of, let's say, $1,500 to my favorite recipient, Jane Smith. Now, since this transaction is over $1,000, National Bank has implemented a SIM swap check to be required. So now we're using the CPaaS provider's API along with Shush's API to confirm that a SIM swap has not occurred for this device in the past 60 days. And so with that check complete, we can complete that transaction. Now, lastly, while shopping today at the Louis Vuitton store in Soho, this transaction was flagged by my bank, National Bank, because it's not a normal transaction, and so they're requiring that a confirmation of location is done, and that's not a problem. We can have an API call do that very easily. The API then verifies that I'm within a 50-mile radius of that merchant, and that transaction can be completed as well. So with this demo, you can see how network authentication creates a very, very secure transaction process for a banking application such as National Bank. It's using the current CPaaS provider that was originally used for OTP. We're just extending those APIs to allow network authentication to proceed. And that's really how Shush is working with MNOs to expose these attributes to CPaaS providers and creating a really wonderful user experience.